I've seen it before, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
No, but...
Who would you kill?
Who would I kill?
Huntley would always be a good candidate for a lot of people, I imagine.
No, you can't kill somebody like that. There's no point.
That's a good point. No point. I don't know.
Someone interesting? Or...
I'll tell you what, no, I'll take that back about wanting to kill a man, because there's no point to that. But I would like to hunt my own food, wouldn't you, Matt? Wouldn't you love to go out and hunt your own food and bring it down and bring it in and the family celebrate your...
Yeah.
As opposed to going to Tesco's.
My friend from Colorado I used to work with when I was out in the States said it was the best feeling in the world. He'd go out, shoot like a moose or something like that in shooting season. He'd stick it on the back of his truck, take it home, chop it all up, put it in the freezer, and it would last him a year, but he could make burgers, steaks, whatever out of it. He said it was the best thing. Kill it, take it home, cook it, and eat it.
Well, fishing's the same thing, really, isn't it?
Nah, fishing's too easy, though, isn't it? There's not a lot of effort involved in fishing, is there, really?
Not a lot of effort involved in pulling the trigger of a gun, either.
Oh, well, you'd be surprised.
No, you can't miss a moose, can you?
Well, no. But if you ever tried getting a moose on the back of a van, I bet that's a bit of an effort.
Well, there's that Woody Allen story, isn't there? And he goes, so I roped the moose to the fender of my Dodge, and I'm driving back to Brooklyn. But I hadn't shot the moose. I'd only grazed it. And coming over the bridge, the moose comes round, starts signalling a left turn. And so on it goes, blah, 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 blah. Listen, caller, as ever, you have been delightful and divine and have given us too much to think about late on a Sunday night, but thank you anyway.
Thank you so much. Good night, guys.
Bye, Zara.
Good. Okay, so quickly, 01243 55 60 60. Email studio@playradio.com. Our Skype address is play.radio.uk. Emails?
Sorry. Fiona just made a really weird face at the camera as I was looking right at Mark Pearson would like to know, when is the fight between Matt and Ian Lee going to happen? Rocky versus Cocky, perhaps, he says we should name it.
Which one's Rocky? I didn't ask that question, really, had I?
Should be a mud wrestle, anyway.
The ghost of Ronald Reagan. Yeah, it should be. The ghost of Ronald Reagan.
No, it shouldn't.
No, it should.
No, I'm not wrestling in mud.
Okay. Chocolate?
I'd rather not have to wear anything that resembles a leotard or swimming trunks.
How about Speedos, yeah?
No.
Or a thong.
Have we not already
You're getting real into this, aren't you, Fiona? I've got the same thought as the look on Tommy's face there, yeah.
I hope you're not picturing it. I feel rather dirty.
This from the ghost of Ronald Reagan, an email. The film of an atomic bomb exploding amidst a fleet of warships. This was done in 1946. Operation Crossroads. Mm-hmm. The size and power of fission-powered nukes in the 40s was nothing compared to the fusion-powered hydrogen bombs developed in the 50s. Fission bombs ranged up to 0.5 megaton, whilst hydrogen thermonuclear bombs could deliver a yield of up to 50 megatons. These 50 megaton bombs were the sort capable of flattening an entire city. The ones shown in the films are pretty puny by comparison. Yeah, but we don't know that because they tested them all underground where nobody could see.
Yeah.
Why did they test them all underground where nobody could see? Because they didn't have them. Because the whole thing was a hoax, a con, a massive fraud perpetrated by each side against the other.
Yep.
And in the end, of course, it brought the Soviet Union down because they were trying somehow to create some sort of military might to match the Americans.
They spent so much money, didn't they, on trying to match the Americans that they ended up, their country went broke when it all went tits up, basically.
Tits up is how Gorbachev described it.
Just a massive poker game.
Yes.
Yes.
A massive poker game.
Hi, Studley.
They're talking to you, Matt.
I just need to talk dirty with you.
Studley.
Ooh, I just queefed like a big Jewish giraffe.
I don't get any of that.
No.
I've got the Human Zoo under review.
Right.
You're tuned to downloading, streaming,
connected
podcasted, Play Radio UK.
Play Radio UK now has its very own online store with its very own products. playradiouk.com/shop. You could be the proud owner of a Play Radio t-shirt, mug, or even a teddy bear. There's a vast array of different products waiting for you to get your hands on, all at great prices. Check out the exclusive Play Radio UK range now only at playradiouk.com/shop. Play Radio UK. Just great music. Audio stream loading.
greatest hits of the 80s, 70s, and today. To planet Earth, live from the south coast of England. This is Play Radio UK. Beware, the content of this show may offend. Enigmatically existential. This is the Tommy Boyd Show on Play Radio UK.
Now, I've been annoying a lot of Americans on forums across the states with a theory that I have. It's all my own, and it holds water.
Okay.
But, Stuart, you might want to just
I'll
take
listen.
me to task on
Open
it,
mind.
because it is about Star Trek.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it is genuinely interesting, as opposed to what Matt thinks about Star Trek, which is that it is generally boring. But this theory about Star Trek is genuinely very, very interesting.
Okay.
Let me start by asking you, Stuart, have you heard of the alleged link between Marlboro cigarettes and the Ku Klux Klan?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you both just quickly explain?
That if you buy a packet of Marlboro, it goes to sponsoring the activities of the KKK.
Have you heard that?
That's what I've heard.
And the
it was
substance
also
behind it is the design is 3 Ks.
They embed the symbol of the Ku Klux Klan, the
That's
3
right,
Ks, on the cigarette packet.
Yeah, so you've got something like that either side. Yeah, you imagine the gold or the red Marlboro
Right.
square with the triangle cut out of it. You've got one of them on the front and the back, and then on the bottom you've got a slightly thinner one.
Right.
And they're the 3 Ks.
Right.
Who makes Marlboro again?
I don't know, actually.
Philip Morris.
Is it? Oh, right, okay.
Biggest tobacco company in the world, Philip Morris.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I got thinking, you see, because I watched Star Trek since I was a boy.
Mm-hmm.
K is a very unusual letter.
Yes.
You don't get many Ks.
Not often.
Really?
No.
Get lots of S's, T's, B's, V's, all the consonants.
It's not the most common letter in the alphabet to be used, is it?
X and Z and K, I think, are probably down there, aren't they?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. What's the programme called again?
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Well, that's got a K in it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's funny, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the captain, the main character?
Kirk.
Oh, how many Ks is that then?
2.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. And who's the next main character, the one we all...
Spock.
And what's he?
With a K.
Oh, was it a K?
Mm-hmm.
No. That's isn't it?
And Chekhov.
Chekhov. I thought, well, Sulu.
Yeah.
He
Doesn't
hasn't
really
got
work yet. No, and neither does Uhura.
His middle name's Hakira.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got a K in it as well.
Well.
Oh, fucking hell. That's a lot of K's.
Yeah, a lot of them, yeah.
Oh, and who's the main enemies in the first Star Trek? The
Klingons?
Yeah, and that begins with a
K.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody hellfire. It's a fucking
Yeah,
lot of K's,
getting a lot
isn't
of
it?
them, yeah.
Be honest, is that a disproportionate
That is
number of
quite a lot.
Ks?
I'll give you that, yeah.
Is that wholly, utterly disproportionate?
Yeah, yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's strange to get
bloody ridiculous.
80 odd of them.
How can that be? So I thought to myself, well, yeah, but you know, how could the Ku Klux Klan couldn't be behind Star Trek, could they?
Well, there's more than 3 Ks. Surely it would be 3 Ks.
Well, there's just loads of Ks, much more than the Marlboro one. Ks everywhere, and that is their symbol, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I thought, I wonder who made Star Trek in the first place. Then you're a Star Trek fan, aren't you, Stuart? So
Yeah.
No. Who made?
You mean the company that made it, or the person?
Film studio.
Wasn't it? It was Paramount.
Paramount.
Yeah.
Paramount. But they didn't make it, did they?
They produced it, didn't
Yeah,
they? It was
yeah.
Gene Roddenberry was the
Well, it was made
creator
by a company called Desilu.
That's right. Yeah, which was Lucille Ball.